Think about this. Trees are involved in every aspect of life, from the air we breathe to the products we use. The experts at Rayonier are here to explain the important role forestry plays in this.
We're in Nassau County, Florida, and behind me is a typical example of a working forest that Rayonier owns and manages. This forest of loblolly pine, which is one of our species that we grow in the southeast, was established in 2015. This is typical of one of our acres of the 2.7 million that we own and manage. Sustainable forestry is our ability to produce these forest products that we use every day on a continuous basis. We do that by knowing our own resource. We have to know our own resource to know when the trees are mature and ready to be harvested so that we can produce the next healthy forest as soon as possible. Now we do that by having the knowledge and experience of our foresters and countless support staff to help us understand how to grow and model our forests. That gives us the best time to harvest and the best time to regenerate. That also tells us that we're growing at least as much as we're harvesting, which is the backbone or the baseline of sustainability. We own and manage land in the southeast of the United States, as well as the Pacific Northwest and in the country of New Zealand. Some of this property we've owned and managed for almost 100 years, which would mean multiple rotations or managing multiple life cycles from planting to final harvest. We commit to sustainable forest practices. Our guidelines are the Sustainable Forestry Initiative. This initiative provides us with best practices with forest management and all the things that we do within the forest. We have third-party auditors that come onto our property that give us guidance and tell us how we're performing against those Sustainable Forestry Initiative standards.
Protecting their homes and providing refuge to wildlife is a role that Rayonier takes very seriously.
Working forests provide a suite of ecosystem services. We commonly think of timber and the forest products it provides, and then also clean air and water, but they do so much more. On the environmental side, working forests provide a place for wildlife habitat, biodiversity, threatened and endangered species. On the economic front, we do have the timber, forest products, minor forest products, bioenergy, and then on the social aspects, working forests provide a place for education for our children to learn about natural resources and the benefits they bring, as well as a place for recreation and aesthetics. While the vast majority of our land is managed in stands for timber production, we have about a third of our acres that are managed as natural stands. These consist of forested wetlands, open waterways such as lakes, rivers, streams, and sinkholes. These are managed much differently than our upland acres are, where we see our pine stands managed for forest products production. In the natural stands, these areas are key for water recharge and also as a buffer between the upland and the open water systems.
Did you know wood is in thousands of products we use every day?
Countless products come from the forest, thousands, and some of those that you're most familiar with are dimensional lumber that our houses are built out of, pulp and paper. Paper we write on, paper we print on, that comes from the forest. The screens that your smartphones and televisions are made of have forest product in it. Of course, anything to do with plastics like toothbrushes, paints, scents, and dyes that are in some of the products we use come from the forest. A lot of consumables, things in the grocery stores that we eat. Also products of the future, like cross-laminated timbers. These are going to be used to build tall wood buildings. And of course, bioenergy. Clean energy comes from the forest as well.
Forests are a natural climate change solution that sequester and store CO2.
So what does sequestration mean? Well, let's think back to high school biology. In nature, when you plant a seedling or a seed falls to the ground and grows in the seedling, that seedling or plant is going to use sunlight, nutrients from the soil, water, and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to grow. And in that energy transfer and growth, oxygen is released back into the atmosphere, providing the clean air that we need. That's one of the key ecosystem services our working forests provide.
This industry is vital to the economy of rural America. We contract much of the field activities to small businesses. This includes any land management, equipment operators, logging contractors. Think about all the mill workers. I mean, this industry employs millions throughout the country, and the health of our markets and the health of our forests are vital to the rural economy. Rayonier is committed to sustainable forestry, and rest assured the acres that we own and manage will be well tended, 1 acre at a time.
For more information about Rayonier, visit their website, rayonier.com. And of course, visit our website, insidetheblueprint.com.